Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Desert. A cause, a country or an army, often in order to join the opposing cause, country, or army. If soldiers deserted Hitler's army, they were shot. Leave someone who needs or counts on you. Leave in the lurch. The mother deserted her children. Arid land with little or no vegetation. Leave behind. The students deserted the campus after the end of exam period. Usually plural, a person's deservingness of or entitlement to reward or punishment. Desert. A cause, a country or an army, often in order to join the opposing cause, country, or army. A mark or flaw that spoils the appearance of something, especially on a person's body. An imperfection in an object or machine. If there are any defects, you should send it back to the manufacturer. A failing or deficiency. That interpretation is an unfortunate defect of our lack of information. An imperfection in a bodily system. Visual defects. A feeling of extreme emotional intensity. Leave behind empty. Move out of. Stop maintaining or insisting on, of ideas or claims. He abandoned the thought of asking for her hand in marriage. Leave someone who needs or counts on you. Leave in the lurch. The trait of lacking restraint or control. Reckless freedom from inhibition or worry. She danced with abandon. Give up with the intent of never claiming again. Forsake, leave behind. We abandoned the old car in the empty parking lot. Reduce in population. Providing no shelter or sustenance. The desolate surface of the moon. Leave someone who needs or counts on you. Leave in the lurch. Cause extensive destruction or ruin utterly. Crushed by grief. Depressed and desolate of soul. Leave someone who needs or counts on you. Leave in the lurch. Run away quickly. Pass away rapidly. Decrease rapidly and disappear. Travel through the air. Be airborne. Man cannot fly. Run away quickly. Flap consisting of a piece of canvas that can be drawn back to provide entrance to a tent. Operate an airplane. An opening in a garment that is closed by a zipper or by buttons concealed under a fold of cloth. Baseball. A hit that flies up in the air. Be dispersed or disseminated. Rumors and accusations are flying. British informal. Not to be deceived or hoodwinked. Cause to fly or float. Fly a kite. Change quickly from one emotional state to another. Fly into a rage. Display in the air or cause to float. Fly a kite. Fisherman's lure consisting of a fishhook decorated to look like an insect. Hit a fly. Move quickly or suddenly. Transport by aeroplane. We fly flowers from the Caribbean to North America. Travel in an airplane. She is flying to Cincinnati tonight. Travel over, an area of land or sea, in an aircraft. Lindbergh was the first to fly the Atlantic. Two-winged insects characterized by active flight. Run away quickly. Leave unchanged or undisturbed or refrain from taking. Leave it as is. Remove oneself from an association with or participation in. She wants to leave. Leave behind unintentionally. Produce as a result or residue. Transmit knowledge or skills. Leave your name and address here. Put into the care or protection of someone. Leave your child in the nurse's care. Move out of or depart from. Leave the room. The period of time during which you were absent from work or duty. A 10 days leave to visit his mother. Be survived by after one's death. The act of departing politely. He took his leave. Go away from a place. At what time does your train leave? Leave or give by will after one's death. Make a possibility or provide opportunity for, permit to be attainable or cause to remain. This leaves no room for improvement. Act or be so as to become in a specified state. Go and leave behind, either intentionally or by neglect or forgetfulness. Have left or have as a remainder. 19-8 leaves 11. Permission to do something. She was granted leave to speak. An extended area of land. A major biotic community characterized by the dominant forms of plant life in the prevailing climate. A bundle of myelinated nerve fibers following a path through the brain. A brief treatise on a subject of interest, published in the form of a booklet. An extended area of land. A system of body parts that together serve some particular purpose. An extended area of land. An extended area of land. A collection of things wrapped or boxed together. A wrapped container. The allotment of some amount by dividing something. An extended area of land. Cover with strips of canvas. Parcel rope. Divide into parts. The developers parceled the land. Make into a wrapped container. Move away from a place into another direction. Become invisible or unnoticeable. Get lost, as without warning or explanation. Go away from a place. Come out of. Go away from a place. Any admirable quality or attribute. Work of great merit. Be worthy or deserving. The quality of being deserving, e.g., deserving assistance. The quality of being deserving, e.g., deserving assistance. The quality of being deserving, e.g., deserving assistance. There were many children whose deservingness he recognized and rewarded. Someone who works, or provides workers, during a strike. A person who is deemed to be despicable or contemptible. Kill the rat. Take the place of work of someone on strike. Give away information about somebody. One who reveals confidential information in return for money. Any of various long-tailed rodents similar to but larger than a mouse. A pad, usually made of hair, worn as part of a woman's coiffure. Catch rats, especially with dogs. Desert one's party or group of friends, for example, for one's personal advantage. Employ scabs or strikebreakers in. Give, hair, the appearance of being fuller by using a rat. Sever all ties with, usually unceremoniously or irresponsibly. Cut a trench in, as for drainage. Ditch the land to drain it. Throw away. A long narrow excavation in the earth. Any small natural waterway. Crash or crash land. Ditch a car. Forsake. Ditch a lover. Make an emergency landing on water. To show, make visible or apparent. Reveal to view as by removing a cover. Put in a dangerous, disadvantageous, or difficult position. Make known to the public information that was previously known only to a few people or that was meant to be kept a secret. Remove all or part of one's clothes to show one's body. The man exposed himself in the subway. The exposure of an impostor or a fraud. He published an exposé of the graft and corruption in city government. Expose while ridiculing, especially of pretentious or false claims and ideas. Abandon by leaving out in the open air. The infant was exposed by the teenage mother. Expose or make accessible to some action or influence. Expose the blanket to sunshine. Expose to light, a photographic film. Stop work in order to press demands. Leave abruptly, often in protest or anger. Leave suddenly, often as an expression of disapproval. Of dark brownish to purplish red. Leave stranded or isolated with little hope of rescue. The travelers were marooned. A dark purplish red to dark brownish red color. An exploding firework used as a warning signal. A person who is stranded, as on an island. When the tide came in, I was a maroon out there. Leave stranded on a desert island without resources. The mutinous sailors were marooned on an island. A very slender natural or synthetic fiber. A necklace made by stringing objects together. A strand of pearls. Bring to the ground. Leave stranded or isolated with little hope of rescue. A pattern forming a unity within a larger structural whole. He tried to pick up the strands of his former life. A poetic term for ashore, as the area periodically covered and uncovered by the tides. A street in West Central London famous for its theatres and hotels. Drive, a vessel, ashore. Line consisting of a complex of fibers or filaments that are twisted together to form a thread or a rope or a cable. A shelter serving as a place of safety or sanctuary. A fertile tract in a desert, where the water table approaches the surface. General name given to all desert areas in Australia. A desert in northwestern Nevada. A desert in western Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and northern Mexico. An arid region of southeastern California.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.